In this section, we're going to be creating an app called Emoji Dictionary. And emojis are one of my favorite things to talk about. So before we get into building the app, we're going to talk about where I got the idea for it and a little bit of background that you'll need to make the app. So emojis are little symbols or pictures that you can use in text to express ideas. I was first introduced to them when I was in Japan as a missionary. Japanese people love to send emojis, and they're pretty popular now in the United States and I would assume most of the world. So something interesting with emojis is that there's not one set of emojis that everybody uses. There's a description for each emoji, and then there's different ways to display it. So to kind of explain this, there's this great website by Tim Whitlock that you can find at his website, apps.timwhitlock.info. And here he shows you how different fonts display different emojis. So for example, here is an emoji where a guy's kind of gritting his teeth and smiling. So the official description for this is grinning face with smiling eyes, and this is the Unicode character or number for this emoji. And so the interesting thing is that different operating systems can create fonts that will display this emoji. So for example, on Android, grinning face with smiling eyes looks like this. And on Android, it looks like this. Different versions of Androids like that. Symbolia, Twitter, Phantom. You can just see how they are kind of different between different operating systems. I'll show you one of my favorites on Android, this guy, the fearful face. I just love this little pudgy dude going, meh. So anyways, there's all these different descriptions for emojis, and for example, one debate I had with friends a lot was this emoji right here. So I always said it was like praying hands emojis. And I had some friends that said, no, this is like a high five emoji. But you can see the actual definition is person with folded hands. So this is probably more like praying hands, probably not exactly. I think it deals more with Japanese people kind of put their hands together before they eat a meal. But you can see how the Apple emoji font just decided to put two hands like this. On Android, they actually had a person with them coming together, and so anyways, I thought with all of these different emojis, it would be cool to have an app that showed you what the actual definition of an emoji was in case you were interested. And so Emoji Dictionary is an app where we can look up any emoji and see what the definition of it is.